students, how are you today? I'm fine. I hope you are also fine. So let's begin our lesson. Today our topic is a new classmate. Let's begin. Imagine that there is a new student in your class. What would you like to know about him? Let's look at this boy. Do you know him? Let's ask some questions about him. What would you like to know about him? His name, his country, age, favorite subjects, favorite sports, etc. Do you know how to ask questions about these things in English? Let's learn together. To talk about a name, to ask about somebody's name, we say, what is his name? Because there was a boy and we are asking a question about him. So, what is his name? Second, let's ask a question about his country. Where is he from? Okay, let's repeat. Where is he from? Or if you ask this question to the boy yourself, you can say, where are you from? Okay, where are you from? Age. To ask question about somebody's age, we say, how old is he? So remember, we are asking question about the boy. How old is he? What do you think, dear students? How old is he? And this question, what is his favorite subject, is asked to talk about somebody's favorite subjects. What are the subjects? English, math, history, Azerbaijan language, science. These are the subjects. Do you want to know what his favorite subject is? Then you should say, what is your favorite subject? And to ask about somebody's favorite sport, we should ask, what is his favorite sport? And I want to draw your attentions to the question words. Let's find the question words. I put it in purple letter for you to identify easily. So let's look at them. What, where, how, what. Again. So they are here. I want you to pay attention, dear students. If you see, each of these words have W and H letter. You see, W, H. H, W, WH. We call them WH questions. And today we are going to practice how to use these questions in sentences. These questions are asked for some purpose. For example, we ask what to ask about the names of something. We use who for asking about some people's personalities. For example, who is he? He is my father. Who is she? She is my sister. We use when to talk about the time. When is your birthday? It's on 20th of May, for example. How many is asked to ask question about numbers? How many books do you have? I have 3 books. How far is asked to talk about distance? For example, how far is your home from school? It is, let's say, 5 kilometers. Or we can use where to talk about the place. Where are you going? I am going to school. Where is your friend? Where is your friend? She is at home. So to ask about the place, we use where. And we use how long to ask about the duration. For example, how long will it take you to finish this task? It will take me 1 hour, or it will take me 2 hours. So we ask about duration, period of time with how long. Now there is an exercise in your books, and we have to match these questions with the pictures. So in the first picture we see a place. Which one should we use to ask about place? First I want to hear from you, and then I will tell the answer. Yes, you were right. We use where to ask about a place. Where is it? It's a school. Second one, again the same question words, WH question words, and what do we see in the picture? We can see some things, yes, some items. Bag, scissors, calculator, copybook, ruler, etc. So which words should we ask to ask a question for these words? Let's see. We will say what. How can we make sentence? What are they? Or what do you see? What is the name of it? So every time we ask about things, we use what. Okay? Next one is a distance. You see there is a map, a map of a city, and we have a distance here. Which question word should we use to ask about distance? Let's see. How far? There is a school, there is your house, and we say, how far is it from your house to school? To ask about distance. Okay. And in this picture, we can see some numbers. Remember, we said that to ask question about the numbers, we use which question word? How many? Yes. For example, how many books do you have? How many sisters do you have? How many pens can you see? How many dogs can you see in the yard, etc. To ask about number, we say how many. And next one, let's look at the picture. We see a time. To ask question about the time of something, we say when. When is your lesson? When is the first lesson? When does the lesson start? So to ask about the time, we say when. Next one is about people. The question word we need to ask about people, it is who. Who are they? They are my relatives. Or who is she? She is my aunt. Who is he? He is my uncle, etc. Let's go to the next one. We can see a period of time. It's duration. Okay, to ask question about duration, we say how long. How long will your lesson take? How long does the party take? Etc. So this way you can use the question words, WH questions in your sentences to get information about people, about places, about time, about things, etc. And now let's go to the next activity. We will learn how to use WH questions in sentences. Let's look at the structure together. Here we have question words, where, who, when, what, how far. To ask question about something, state of something, we use the verb be. For example, where is Shams? Who is your favorite writer? When is your birthday? What is your favorite sport? How far is the school from your house? If you pay attention, this is the question, and we put the verb be after the question words. For example, in general, we start sentence with the verb be. For example, is she Shams? But if we say question word, the verb be after question word, like where is Shams? Like this. And another structure to use WH questions with do and does, we are going to use the same structure. First, we will put question words, and then do or does. When do we use do? If the pronoun is I, you, we, they. When do we use does? If the pronoun is he, she, or it. Let's look at these examples together. What do you do? I'm a teacher. Where do you work? I work at school. How often do you eat? I eat 3 times a day. Where does he live? He lives in Baku. Remember again, if there is a verb in our sentence, like do, work, eat, live, these are verbs. If we have verbs in the sentence, to ask question, we will need auxiliary verb do or does. And we will put do or does after the question words to ask question. I hope it is clear to you. Please practice more to understand it better. Let's move to the next. Now we are going to do one activity together to check our understanding. Let's read these sentences and put do, is, or are where it is necessary. There is Jack asking these questions. Okay, we will read some conversations between Jack, who is a new student, and his new classmates. So Jack is asking, how long? So do, is, or are. What should we use here? Because we have lessons here, it's in plural, we will say are. Are. How long are the lessons? And Shams says, they are 45 minutes. They are 45 minutes. The second one, Jack is asking, how far? the gym from the classroom. The gym, so we have to ask question for the gym. It's in singular and we don't have a verb here in this sentence. That's why we don't need do. So we need is or are. The gym is a singular verb. That's why we will say how far is the gym from the school. Okay. And next one, Jack is asking again. You use Khan Academy to learn English grammar. Murat says, yes, we do. Look at the answer. This is also key here. Yes, we do. So what is the question? Do you use? Do you use? Why do, not is? Because we have a verb here. Use is a verb. To ask question to the verbs, we need do or does. Do you use Khan Academy to learn English? And the next one, what time your lessons, so we will ask question to your lessons. Your lessons start. Do we have a verb in this sentence, dear students? Yes, we do. Start is a verb. So we are going to ask question to this part. So what time, lessons in plural, so we will say what time do your lessons start? At 8 o'clock, but we come to school at 7:30. Your homework is to do exercises 5 and 6 on page 22. This is the end of our lesson for today. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.